Hi garden friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you clicked on today's video. So excited that you're here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but it is that time again. It's that time to start seeds again, which I'm super excited about. So today I am going to share with you guys the tomato varieties that I am going to grow for 2024. So as you probably remember, I have sort of a small space. We're still in our rental home, which excitingly we're hoping to be building our house this year. That is our goal. So we're really excited about that because I cannot wait for the infinite amount of space for gardening and growing tomatoes especially. So anyway, we're still in our small space, and so I am container gardening, which has been kind of interesting. I've learned a lot over the past couple years about using containers, and you know, I'm not gonna knock on containers. There's so many ways that you can grow successfully in containers. So yeah, it's a learning process, which is the case with gardening anyway. But anyway, so I have chosen about 16 varieties of tomatoes, which I know that sounds like a lot when you're talking about containers and you're talking about small space. But yeah, I kind of can't help it. But I'm excited for this year's theme. I have a theme, and this year is not going to be about productivity or anything like that. It's really just about fun, because since I have such a small space, I'm not gonna be trying to go crazy and get as many tomatoes as I can, as many pounds of tomatoes as I can. That's not my goal. My goal is to do really fun varieties this year. So with that being said, I have chosen the theme striped tomatoes. It is the striped tomato year. Okay, so let me share with you first the striped varieties that I have chosen. There were a lot, by the way. Like, that was crazy to, you know, go through all the different striped varieties. Like, and obviously this is not even close to all of them. It's incredible. But anyway, I'm going to start with those, and then I have a couple repeats from last year that I loved. And then I have a couple new ones, actually, because I can't go a year without at least trying a couple new ones, right? Okay, so here we go. Okay, the first striped variety I'm going to talk about is the Orange Jazz tomato. So this one is beautiful. I think it produces big fruits. Yeah, it says the large productive plants require staking. Oh, I guess it's the plant. But it's a beefsteak from the breeder Fred Hempel. And it's just really beautiful. It's orange with these like kind of light colored streaks on them. So I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be fun. And then I can't grow Orange Jazz without growing Orange Jazz's sister, the Pink Jazz. This one is even more pretty in my opinion, and I am looking forward to this even more so than the Orange Jazz. So it says a stunning variety from legendary tomato breeder Fred Hempel. Again, this pink and yellow striped beefsteak can weigh in at 1 pound each, sweet flavored with hints of peach, and it is bred to be disease resistant. And yeah, 1 pound each, I'll take that if I can get it. But yeah, this is the Pink Jazz. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so next I picked this one up from In My Gardener's seed website, and I got the Vintage Wine. Isn't that fun? So this one, it says it's an incredibly stunning 1980s heirloom, a fairly new variety to the scene. The Vintage Wine tomato is a brandy wine variety of tomato. So that's where it gets its name, the Vintage Wine. Let's see, glamorous red and gold stripes and bound to make an impression. I love the brandy wine, so if this one is good, I'm gonna be super excited. I am going to grow the famous Berkeley tie-dye pink tomato. And of course, this is from Brad Gates. If you watched any of my taste test videos or my videos from last year, you know how much I love Brad Gates. Brad Gates is great. He's a breeder out of California with wild boar farms. Oh my gosh, Wild Boar Farms. I said it. Okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. That's hilarious. Anyway, Brad Gates is awesome. He he likes to call his tomatoes the heirlooms of the future because he takes different heirlooms and breeds his own tomatoes. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this. There's actually a green, a Berkeley tie-dye green as well, and that might be something I grow in the future. But I've heard this one's amazing. A lot of people said that they did like a taste test with this and the brandy, or not the brandy wine, I'm sorry, the Cherokee Purple, and people like this better than the Cherokee Purple. That's a big deal. I love Cherokee Purple, so it's gotta taste good. Okay, these next two seeds I actually got from my Uncle Jim. So this one is the Solar Flare. I don't have a picture on here, so I'll just put it up on the screen. I'm looking forward to that one. It's like a red one with gold stripes, I think. And then I also got from him the Dwarf Firebird Sweet. I grew dwarf tomatoes for the first time last year and I loved them. They were so easy to manage. Like, I did not have to do really any pruning on them. They were easy to stake. They had amazing sized fruits. Like, I will forever probably grow dwarf tomatoes. Like, they were just that awesome. But anyway, this one looks really cool. It looks like a light pink color with some gold stripes. So I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, the next few are gonna be like cherry tomato varieties that are striped. So I went a little crazy and got the Bumblebee Set, if you will. So I got the pink Bumblebee. So this one is, let's see, vibrant fire engine red with golden orange striping. And then I got the Sunrise Bumblebee. This one looks the prettiest to me. Just look at that, guys. So pretty. This one, luminous swirls of reds and oranges inside the oblong cherries and out. Sweet, fruity taste. And then I got the purple Bumblebee. So the slightly elongated little cherries, outrageously striped in lime green and bronzy purple. Sweet, complex flavor. So yeah, that is the purple Bumblebee. Okay, and then last but not least with the stripes, I am going to be doing Brad's Atomic Grape again. I did this one last year and it was just too fun. Yeah, these were just a fun one to grow. I just liked how they grew. They did really well for me. They tasted amazing. They were really fun to put in salads. In fact, it was so funny. Like, I made a caprese salad with these and my husband thought they were pickles, which was hilarious. So anyway, these are really fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the few, let's see, well, a couple that I brought back from last year that I really loved. Okay, so first, the Aunt Ruby's German Green. You guys, this is probably my favorite tomato right now. That's tough, really, because I really love the I really love the Brandywine Red, but this one is just amazing. So last year I grew it. I got big fruits on the plant. The plant was so productive. I had so many tomatoes off of this right up until fall. The taste was incredible. It had great texture. It was just like a good balance between acidity and sweet. It was just an amazing tomato. So I'm excited to grow this one again. So Aunt Ruby's German Green. Okay, and then the other one I'm bringing back this year is the Paul Robison. So this one was very productive for me. I was so surprised and the flavor was incredible. The texture was my absolute favorite out of all the tomatoes I grew last year. It was so smooth. It was just great. And the color, when you cut it open, it's like this brick red color and it's so beautiful. Anyway, my best friend also loved this one. I grew some plants for her garden and she said this was one of her absolute favorites. So I'm gonna definitely grow this one again for her as well. Okay, so now the few tomatoes that I have not grown, these are new to me this year and I'm excited about them. There's just a few. So we have the blue cream berries. This is another Brad Gates, if I'm not wrong. and it has some anthocyanin on it, so it's on the shoulders of it, and so it creates this cute little like star on the cherry tomato. So I thought that would look really fun in a bowl on our counter for the summer. But aren't they so cute? Blue cream berries. And then I'm going to grow Black Beauty. Again, another Brad Gates fan over here, Brad Gates fan. This says it's the world's darkest tomatoes, so dark that some tomatoes turn solid blue-black on the skin. So this again has that anthocyanin in it, and it's got a lot of it apparently because it's making the whole tomato that color when it's in the sun. Now, if you're in an area that has like partial shade or something like that on your tomato plants, and it's probably gonna have like a red bottom and then a, you know, dark top. But if you have a lot of sun in your area where your tomatoes are growing, which I usually have a lot of sun, then it should turn out like this color, which how fun is that? Like that is just, this is just fun. This is just more like, you know, the novelty of it that I'm growing this for. And if it tastes great, that's a bonus too. This last one, I've heard so many good things about, so I'm really excited to grow this one. This is the Black Seaman. So this one is the 1930s heirloom that was first brought to America from Ukraine. It produces tomatoes that are perfectly round, blemish-free, and are deep burgundy in color. The flavor of it is rich, filled with depth, with flavorful hints of pineapple and tropical fruit. That sounds so interesting. Like usually in a dark tomato like that, you don't quite get a tropical type flavor. So that'll be very, very fun to try. And then last but not least, I don't have it with me because I'm waiting for it to come in the mail, is the Dester tomato. So I'll put it up here on the screen. So I needed another red tomato because as much as it is fun to do all these different varieties, every now and then I just want a good red acidic tomato. So I haven't tried Dester before, but I've heard it's really amazing. So I'm looking forward to growing that too. Okay guys, that's it from me today. Those are the varieties I'm going to grow, so I'll try to keep you updated as we go along. I have a lot of travel plans this spring, so that's going to be interesting with starting seeds. But I have some plans. I have some timers that I can use on my grow lights. We're going to see if that helps out, as well as people coming to check on the plants. So I'm sorry about his whining. I really don't know why he's doing that right now. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. Please, please, if you like this video, give it a like and then subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. We're gonna start with the striped ones.